Before we start the video, make sure you check the description to join our giveaways.
Mechanical progression has acquired their extreme overlay changes, particularly as far as blockchain arrangements. The uncommon Vechain exchanging stage presently offers the unwieldy cycles that made the hierarchical development late. This extraordinary blockchain-based organization is instrumental in changing elements of an association more clever and systems all the more distinct. Allow us to look at the ongoing subtleties of Vechain and comprehend the Vechain cost expectation for what's in store. Vechain, behind the screen saga. The cerebrums behind this blockchain-based arrangement, Sunny Liu, made his blessing from heaven in 2015, an objective that was to make the store network and item the executive's life cycle perfect. Bright Liu conveyed his tremendous involvement with the field with his stretch at Louis Vuitton China before this endeavor. For the establishment, Vechain brags of being the finished arrangement taken special care of store network improvement prerequisites. The credit for getting revolutionary changes the item life cycle through a productive overseen framework goes to Vechain. While seeds of Vechain's starting point can be followed back to Ethereum code, today, the major scribes of Vechain are principally put to use in installment organizing, casting a ballot, savvy agreements, and substantially more. Because of inventive arrangements from Vechain, designers can today give highlights outfitted straightforwardly to business customer base. Vechain record and check each data about the production network development which further guarantee security. Mission Vechain. To comprehend Vechain Foundation, 1 requirements to scrutinize the beginning. The main role behind making this sort of blockchain organization was to resolve the issues being experienced by the coordinated operations area, particularly regarding dissipated and disproportionate information. While the business battles huge information traffic day to day, sadly, a framework to make this information transmittable and very much smoothed out was the center issue that stayed neglected. Serious compartmentalization leaves the whole store network the board in the most extreme number of cases to depend on unified information sources. Eventually this brought about an information transmission that was less valid and hazier. Vechain, rendering multi-dimensional transformation. The personalities through advanced mode made on Vechain token called VET are answerable for acquiring more prominent responsibility the total store network the board. The fundamental idea of the Vechain or VET advancement arrangement is to upgrade inventory network the executives and item life cycle of the board. This goal is achieved using disseminated record innovation, DLT, of Vechain. Rating Vechain, power in users' hands. A. Staking. Vechain clients are enabled to stake their VET tokens at the best cost as a way to produce additional auxiliary pay. Notwithstanding, you want to hold your coins in an organization wallet online for a preset period to utilize this staking framework. The more you stake your VET, the more you procure. B. Governance, the more, the merrier. This mantra additionally applies to Vechain holders. This likewise is coupled with Vechain's main goal of striking a harmony among centralization and decentralization wherein votes are dispensed in view of how much Vechain VET digital money an individual holds. Those possessing a greater part coins of VET, i.e., more than 1 million, are recipients of 20% of the vote. The clients with properly checked qualifications and holding 1 million VET get 30% of the decision in favor of rating Vechain. The rest is isolated among the clients proportionately. Vechain Price Prediction 2022. As per Vechain cost expectation, the market gives off an impression of being hopeful, and it might stretch around $0.056 for 2022. The likely value of Vechain's coin will bowl to 5 cents in transient giving fascinating return by year-end. Our Vechain value expectations ought not be understood as speculation counsel. Financial backers are prescribed to convey their own exploration for VET cost examination, support level, and opposition level to limit the gambling gauged with such an unstable market. Vechain Price Prediction 2023. Out of many VET cost expectations or Vechain cost expectations out there, our Vechain gauge uncovers the normal VET cost could be $0.063. The hopeful Vechain forecast proposes the cost will raise a ruckus around town mark. Taking into account the development and market capitalization, the most extreme cost could take off up to $0.070. Vechain Price Prediction 2024. The price prediction Vechain for the year 2024 appears to be positive up to this point. The Vechain cost will drift around $0.068 consistently, and it very well may be expected to stir things up around town low of $0.055. The ongoing cost of the coin is around $0.045, and holding the VET token at this cost for a drawn-out will help the financial backers. Vechain Price Prediction 2025. For the drawn-out Vechain cost expectations, the digital coin price conjecture predicts that VET cost will have a gigantic flood and it could cross to arrive at $0.093 according to their specialized examination. In 2025, Vechain cost forecast mirrors a likelihood that the cost could contact 0.08 around the last quarter. One more side for Vechain conjecture accepts that the VET cost will keep a vertical direction to reach $0.095 toward the finish of 2025. Other long-haul Vechain value expectations are excessively hopeful, putting the Vechain cost conjecture at around $0.098 toward the finish of 2025. Our individual and fair-minded cost expectations Vechain VET is that it would have to work harder in the event that the coin value wishes to accept and certify its situation for bullish energy as far as Vechain cost forecast 2025. The expense of Vechain needs to break the mental characteristic of the new high of 8 cents to begin an enormous bullish energy. In the event that it breaks the $0.080 mark, and on the off chance that they play their cards well and more organizations are expanding on Vechain VET. Or on the other hand, the following bull run kicks in, the cost of Vechain could effectively siphon to 10 cents throughout the following 10 years according to Vechain cost forecast. With Vechain value expectation or VET cost forecast utilizing specialized examination, verifiable information, and different measurements, conjectures ought not be utilized to base a choice to purchase VET coins. Vechain Price Prediction 2026 and beyond. The Vechain VET price prediction for 2026 is hopeful, considering how well Vechain assumptions are met concerning market capitalization and blockchain network acknowledgement later on. The Vechain cost expectation 2026 uncovers that the typical cost to search for is 13 cents throughout the following 5 years. The Vechain cost could contact the ground, breaking 11 cents according to our Vechain cost expectations, and could produce benefit for the financial backers. Vechain tokens, VET, as known to many,